Welcome to J&Jadventures, where two friends turn their curiosity into stories made for you. Now introducing your hosts, Jake and Josh.
Hello, hello! Welcome to episode 16 of J&Jadventures.
We're getting there.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
Are you loving the music that's going right now?
I'm loving it. It is
goat
super.
talk,
It's just
baby.
putting me in the
Goat
mood.
talk,
It's not
baby.
goat. It's gold talk.
It's goat talk, like
Gold
greatest
talk.
of all time.
No, it's gold.
All right, it's greatest of all. That
He
goat
says
talk.
gold talk.
Goat talk.
It's gold talk.
Bro.
It's gold talk.
Look on your phone. Look up the name of
I
the
don't
song. T-Pain.
But he says,
Goat talk.
you only listen when you have gold in your mouth. It's gold talk. Gold talk.
No, it's not.
Whatever.
It's goat talk.
It's
Neighbor
me.
Dave, please look that up. T-Pain, goat talk. It's
He needs
his.
headphones.
It's with Lil Wayne.
Okay, look up the lyrics.
No, I'm
Don't
sure there is
play
a
the
lyric.
song,
I'm
but-
sure there is a lyric that has that in that.
I'm
Doesn't
telling
mean
you, it's gold talk. People only talk to guys with gold in the mouth. Gold talk. Gold talk.
we need to do a wrong lyrics episode.
That'd be great.
Oh,
You know what's crazy is for the reading Reddit segment, I saw that and it says, "What's your favorite
I saw
misread
it too.
lyric ever?"
It's goat talk. Thank you.
Ever.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Either
you,
way.
producer Dave.
We're the greatest of all
Intern,
time.
apprentice, producer, on air person,
Personnel,
Dave.
kinda.
Yeah. All right, so we actually have 2 episodes we're doing tonight in one foul swoop. So we're gonna
But
split
why
them
are
up.
we doing that?
We're doing that because Jake will be in Disney this week. Next week.
Yeah, Mr. goes to Disney every 3 weeks.
I mean, we went 3.5 months ago. But
Yeah, it feels like that though.
yeah, well, this is our last time that we're going. But before we get into anything about that or whatever, I'd actually like to talk about The Masked Singer.
Yeah, it was.
Who was it?
It was
Who
T-
en-
It was T-Pain.
The winner.
It
Who
was
was the winner?
The winner was T-Pain.
And who was the monster?
T-Pain.
It was.
So for you folks that saw it, it was me being my emotions.
Go watch the video. It is hilarious.
My emotions.
This is Josh. He was basically like a
little.
little girl. He's like, oh my gosh, please don't be Oh, it was T-Pain, and I just have to rub it in, of course.
So I was supposed to get wet tonight, but I did not bring a change of clothes. So you folks
I think he
will
did that
see.
on purpose, but whatever.
You will see me get wet before Jake goes into.
Yeah, we're gonna do that probably Tuesday or whenever. We're gonna do it sometime this week, and it'll be midweek content.
Yeah, for you
So
folks to
it'll
see
make
me get wet.
My
again.
job really easy. And
But I promise
I
promise everybody that is watching right now on Cup Cam, regular cam, Jake will get wet one of these times.
never. I will say. When I was thinking about
I think
this,
you should go ahead.
I was thinking about this during the week. I'm gonna create a GIF out of your face because if you look at what it is, I splash you in the face. So I'm gonna get a slow-mo of your face when the water hits your face, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Sounds like a good time.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay, let's get into the drink of the day.
Forgot all about the drink of the
Yeah,
day. So
this
actually,
week's drink of the day is a little special.
it's a little
We're switching
different.
it up.
We had a dilemma at the liquor store. We didn't know what to get, and Jake kind of wanted to do Crown Royal. I've done Crown Royal a lot. I'm used to drinking Crown Royal. It's not a bad Canadian whiskey, but at the same time, I just think it's kind of lame. Too many people do it. And then I saw there was a Crown Royal
Blender's Mash.
So basically, it's basically a Canadian's version of USA's Kentucky bourbon.
Mhm.
And I will say it's super cheap. It's actually cheaper than regular
Yeah,
Crown Royal.
It is.
It's only $19.99 plus tax.
True story.
And I mean, it's not funny. I mean, it's a value.
It's a true
saver.
story. I
And
know.
the bag it comes
I
with
was-
is way cooler than the purple bag.
Yeah, I like it's like a tan bag.
So anyway, that's
comes
what's
in.
going on with that. It's we're gonna go ahead and taste it.
Well, I
rank
actually
it.
yep. Pros. I actually haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna get
Oh, you
my
haven't?
first taste on camera. So hopefully I like it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know.
with
I
what you
feel
think.
really weird about this just because
Does it taste like bourbon?
I think it does, and I like it a lot.
Oh, really?
Like I like it a lot.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I
All
like.
right.
Like actually, you might be stunned by this, but I like it more than Jim Beam.
Wow.
Like a lot more. Than
That
Jim
is
Beam.
a big statement.
Yeah, because I love Jim Beam. Like that's my go-to. It's cheap. It's amazing. I think even for cheap bourbon, it just tastes good. But that is good.
Okay, well, give us your thoughts. Is it?
I think it's extremely smooth.
Okay.
Watered down or not.
Yep.
Mine is a little watered down right now.
Yeah, and that's how I usually drink my bourbon.
But
whiskey.
even straight pour, it's a very smooth, very easy to drink. It is a less alcohol content than Jim Beam. It's only 80 proof.
Okay, yeah, but
alcohol.
you can deal with that.
But the taste is really good. I mean, you can definitely tell that it's been aged in oak barrels.
Yeah.
But I would actually give the score probably. It's hard for me. I'm trying to think of what I've ranked other things at. I mean, I feel like all mine are always in the 8s. I'm gonna give it a because I just don't know what I'd rank Jim Beam at now.
Well, just rank this. We'll do Jim Beam on an episode.
Okay. I'll give it a 8.1.
Okay. All right. And I'm trying to remember back what my other scores were.
I know,
I'm pretty
I need to write those down.
I'm pretty sure Woodford for me was an 8 point. Yeah, we need to make like a
spreadsheet.
Yeah, with all of our rankings. But here we go. I'm gonna give my first taste. We're gonna see how we like this. That is actually very smooth.
It's really good, dude.
That is really smooth.
It's really good. I'm like super impressed with how
I'm
good
actually
it is.
very surprised at how smooth that is.
Yeah. Dave is like, let me try it. But no, it's really good. We'll let you get some.
Yeah, we'll let you
we
get
got
some.
plenty of bottles.
Yeah.
But what do you got a score of it or?
Well, I don't want to have another taste real quick.
I'm just amazed with it. It's like it's probably the smoothest bourbon Canadian whiskey. Because like usually when I think Canadian whiskey, I think of Crown Royal, and usually Crown Royal has a lot more of a bite to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is actually very smooth.
Goes down like a light, nice cup of iced tea.
I mean, that's a pretty rough iced tea. I'm drinking that, and it's just iced tea. That's pretty rough. But I'd probably give this. I don't think I like it as much as Woodford, but I definitely like it more than. What did we drink last week? Elijah Craig? No. What did we try?
Boy, this is why we do this podcast, folks. Just because we can't
Our
remember what we
memory
ate
is
for
terrible,
lunch.
so we like to make sure we have a recording of. I don't remember what we drank last week. Wait, I might. Oh, that's right. It's in my notes on my computer because I couldn't find my book.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to rank this a straight up 8.
Boy, okay,
Straight up 8.
that's respectable.
Yeah,
It's very respectable.
yeah. I think I'm pretty sure I was in the 7s last week for whatever we drank. It might have been Buffalo Trace. I think it was Buffalo Trace. It was Buffalo Trace.
I just feel bad for the listeners that like listen to our episodes every week,
Yeah.
and I just ranked it lower than Woodford because I hate Woodford. I don't like it, but that is good.
It is good. It is good.
I almost need to restart my ranking scale. I need to start over from fresh because Woodford should have been like a 6.3 for me. I just didn't like. I just
That's
don't
crazy.
like Woodford.
Yeah, but no, you ranked that higher than Woodford.
Well,
You
no.
ranked like Woodford a 7 exactly.
Okay, then that makes me happy.
Yeah.
I was worried that I said like 8 exactly.
I compartmentalize things in my brain somehow.
But you can't remember what we drank last week.
I just told you Buffalo Trace.
Oh, it was Buffalo Trace.
Okay, we're going to get into a brand new segment. This is with a very special guest that is now actually our intern, apprentice, loser, neighbor person that is unpaid and sitting right here without a microphone, not being able to talk. But he does get a 1-minute segment every week that we will dub Neighbor Dave's Nonsense.
And here we go.
Hello there, my name is Neighbor Dave, dubbed by Jake, obviously. I am the best neighbor of all. That is why I'm here, to talk about nonsensical things. So this is the segment, Neighbor Dave's Nonsense. So what I'm going to talk about, and I've been thinking about this lately, I don't know why. It's not like I'm that old or anything, I'm only 31. But I was thinking about it the other day. I think it's because my cousin Nicole just turned 21. And I just told her, I said, cherish your 20s. And I was thinking about it, how weird it is when you turn 21 and like you think, you got to go out to all the bars. You'll wait in line for 20 minutes for a drink. More people, the better, right? No. Nowadays, if I walk into a bar and there are 5 people in there, I'm stoked. Because I know that I'm going to get a drink real quick. It's not going to be crazy. I'm not going to have to fight to get in line and get through the line to get to the bar to get a drink. I just think it's funny how the tables kind of turn, as you get a little older. And, I'm not like a bitter old man or anything like that. I still like to have a good time. But now I like to have a good time during the day. Instead of at night, I like to get day drunk and then be home at about like 8 o'clock, pass out about 9:30. So I'd like to get everybody else's take on that. If you want to send me your thoughts, I'm not only Neighbor Dave, I am AKA Davey Deese on social media. No, that is not my last name. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Actually, it's not. But if you have to ask, then you don't know, and you won't know. But this is Neighbor Dave, and this has been Neighbor Dave's Nonsense. Let me know what you think. Getting old sucks.
Okay, welcome back. That was the very first ever Neighbor Dave's Nonsense. You could tell Neighbor Dave was a little nervous.
The first time on camera, first time on mic, first time on podcast radio.
He'll get it ready. He's even talked about possibly getting a little tipsy before possibly doing one, which I think could be funny.
It could be a lot of fun.
It could be funny.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this one. Let's talk about some points that he made. And the basis was around drinking as you get older.
Yeah.
So when you're 21, you want to go out and party. You want big crowds. You want the atmosphere, and you want it to be fun.
If I could start with that, just because I was a little different at 21, so I didn't have the same scene. I get where Dave's coming from, just because
you were doing something a lot harder.
a lot harder. Actually, when I turned 21, I was in rehab.
Okay.
So it was a little different scene. All I wanted to ever do when I turned 21 was go to the casino. So it was like, dude, casino or nothing.
Yeah.
But now that I am I was not in rehab for alcohol.
I was about to say
I was in rehab for heroin.
Yeah,
use,
people are going to be like,
don't know that. But anyway,
why is he drinking alcohol
now? I haven't relapsed. That's not my drug of choice. But anyway, for me, when I was 21, I looked forward to it because I went into rehab when I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to turn 21 so I could go to the casino. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. It's something I always wanted to do, and I could never do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I did, it was like the coolest thing because even though I was in rehab, I still smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
And living in Ohio, you can't smoke cigarettes in a building. And at the time, there wasn't any casinos that were open in Ohio. So we went to, for the first time, I went on a pass, and I went to Hollywood Casino. And it was the coolest thing, right, when I got through security. Like, I know it sounds so lame, but I just put a cigarette in my mouth, lit it up, and I was like, dude, this is the life.
That's the life. Go.
But anyway, now that I'm 25, I agree. I'm not 25, I'm 27. But once I got to my 25,
can't even remember your age. Actually, I messed up my age today.
Somebody asked me that 3 days ago. I was like, I'm 26 to 28. I'm 27 in the middle. Somewhere in there. I was born in 91. You do the math. But anyway, now that I'm past my 25s, I'm right there with Dave. Like, when I first got out of rehab, I went to bars and I thought it was cool, and because alcohol wasn't my thing, and it was a party scene. It was something to have fun with, going to boogie nights, because I'd rather go to the casino, but I went to boogie nights for my fiance at the time, probably.
Yeah.
And but now it's like, I'd rather go to a bar. Like me and Jake were talking today in our meeting, and we were like, we'd rather just go to a place that's chill. There's like a bartender.
Yep.
There's maybe us and 3 other people.
Oh, I've been that way for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm an old soul, but I've always liked that better, because although when you get older also and you do go out to those places, you have ways to get things that you don't know when you're younger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we go out to a busy place, we know how to sneak up. Like we're not just gonna wait in line.
True.
We know to lean
hit
over,
the sidebar,
make sure that we make eye contact with a bartender. Like you're more experienced with what you're doing. But I definitely agree with Dave. Day drinking is much more enjoyable. One, you don't have a hangover the next day.
It's true.
Because you're done by 10 o'clock at the latest. Mm-hmm. Like if you're actually day drinking and you consistently day drink,
you're done.
You're done at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, you're ready.
You're
for bed.
either hammered or you're tired.
Or you might go out, but then if you're day drinking, and you're like, I think I could still make it past 10, and you're like, we're gonna go out like I did when I was young, because young kids, they go out at it boggles my mind, because Jake still tries to do this. He'll be like, hey, we're not going out till 9:30. I'm like, 9:30? That's late. Like, how are we gonna go out at 9:30? I'm gonna be done at 11:15. And then it's always regrettable after that.
I will say we just went out recently at 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I drank a couple bourbons before I went out, and that was the worst night.
I did not go.
That was the
on
worst
that
night I've had. It was a great night. It was fun, but as far as
I think the main reason you didn't
Drunky
have fun that
Jake.
night was because you were with Always Single Jeff.
I had fun, it was Stephanie, Steph, Fish, Krista, and Jeff, and it was a great time.
Yeah.
I had such a great time that I got really drunk.
I was
And-
mad I wasn't there, honestly.
Yeah, I know you were. But that is us talking about what Neighbor Dave was talking about.
Neighbor Dave's nonsense.
Let's get into, hey, what's up?
Yo, pick up the phone.
Welcome to Hey, what's up? This is a segment where we just kind of talk about what's on our minds. It's fairly similar to Neighbor Dave's nonsense because we do get into some nonsensical things. But we basically just like to kind of talk about what's on our mind, what we're thinking about, what's going on in our lives, and just dive in real deep into our souls. You know what I mean?
Really
Into
emotional stuff.
Our souls.
Yeah.
Souls. All right. Hey, what's up?
I want to hear what yours was because honestly, I did not prepare for this.
All right, well,
I'm looking over at King Griffey and I'm like, what's going on over there, buddy? What's
Hey,
up with
Griffey.
you?
Griffey and Griffey Senior. Can
Yeah.
you give me some insight?
Yeah, because I did not
what's up,
plan for
boys?
this one. I forgot this segment
so
was in this episode.
All right, so for mine, I'm going to Disney next week, and my thing is that I feel like a lot of people, let's say this. Wait, what's the saying? You shouldn't work to. You shouldn't live to work. You should work to live.
Amen.
And I feel like I really love living by that.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that I feel like people are too far into their work to where they work 6 days a week and then they never go out. They're just always in their house or working. And that's not, what kind of life is that? That's not a life that I want to live. Like I want to not travel is fun and all. You don't necessarily have to travel a lot. But just getting out, having maybe 1 or 2 big vacations a year so you can decompress. You can go out and experience things.
Yeah.
You can do things because going on vacations, it does change you.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it gives you a whole nother mindset. It
Absolutely,
really does.
because I feel like when you get stuck in your bubble, and I've done this before, when you get stuck in your bubble, you just kind of get stuck in a rut. And sometimes vacations,
you get burnt out.
yeah, you do. And sometimes vacations can kind of shake the cobwebs off. They can make you feel a little better. And
No, absolutely.
that's kind of what's been on my mind is just, and we're going on vacation, not vacations, but we're going on trips. I should say that people should take regular trips
I agree.
to just, like I said, decompress, get away from things, turn off your cell phones, just
Disney's
enjoy
extreme,
yourself.
but
Disney is extreme.
We both live by that motto.
Yeah,
in,
agreed,
In
yeah.
a certain aspect, sometimes Disney is a little far fetched, but
No, it is.
we go on a lot of easy trips.
Yeah.
You know, like we're
Yeah.
hoping to plan a trip to Chicago to see Lucas Graham.
We're hoping to plan a trip to Louisville. We want to. I'm
Well, I'm going to Louisville on Wednesday
for what?
to buy furniture.
Oh, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about.
That's fun for me.
Yeah, but you're going down there to get furniture and then come right back up.
It's true.
That's not really a trip.
I might eat down there somewhere.
I might get some food.
It's a trip. I have to drive 2.5 hours to get
All right,
somewhere.
Josh. Hey, what's up?
So I'm just still stuck on my lotion thing. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I really don't have something that's what's up. I mean,
The funny thing is, going back to the lotion thing, I sent Josh a video midweek after I just washed my hands without lotion,
Yeah.
and I
was
touched
rough for
like
me.
5
Oh,
different
it's
pieces
so
of
rough for
paper.
me to watch.
I was like, I don't get. I
But
mean,
you
I
know-
guess I could kind of understand, but
what's up with me is just, you know, like I get so emotional through text message conversations
you do.
because like people do like, I don't know, something about ... or did like I tell
Okay.
my wife, okay.
I
I
hate
tell my
Kay.
wife I love her and she texts me back and says ditto.
Oh,
you
yeah,
talk
that-
about under your skin.
Yeah.
But I know that text message has no emotion.
Yeah.
But I like, have you ever it's like you read something, like I'll never forget, I saw this meme on Facebook and I don't remember what it was, and you read it and then at the bottom it said you just read that in a German accent. Like it was
Yeah.
like a state, because like
Yeah.
that's how you read things.
Yeah.
You know, like when you read things through text message, you're like, oh, that dude's got an attitude or something's wrong with her. And the reason I bring that up is because me and Jake were talking about going somewhere and I thought he got upset at me and he was like, dude, and he sends me that Keen and Peele
Oh,
skit.
it's so funny. If
And
you
dude, I
haven't
was just
seen it-
rolling
If
laughing.
you
dude.
haven't seen it, it's basically
clip
two
inserted
guys
here.
It's 2 guys not watching. There's two guys texting.
Yeah.
And one guy is like, "Hey man, what's up?" And then the other guy is like, "Hey man, what's up? What's with this attitude? Why is he
That's
doing
not how
this?"
it goes. It goes, hey,
Well, I
man,
know.
we meeting at the bar or what?
Yeah, I know, but I'm
just
saying
meet
like
you there,
one
dude.
guy is reading
Yeah,
it
it's
one
so
way and
funny.
the other guy is reading it a totally
Completely
different way. So today we were texting back and forth, and
Oh, he's about to tell the whole story?
no, we were just I don't remember what we were texting about. We were texting about something, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I don't care." Oh, we were talking about some bar, and Josh is like,
I'm not going there.
No, Josh is like, "I don't think we should go to this place. It doesn't really seem like our scene."
Yeah.
Paraphrasing, of course.
Yeah,
And,
of course. Yeah.
and Josh was like, I don't think we should go there. And I was like, "Okay, man, that's fine." And he's like,
No, he didn't say,
Yes.
okay, man, that's fine.
Yes, I said,
He did
okay.
not
I said,
say
okay,
that.
dude, that's fine. I word for word,
It's too
okay,
many
dude,
text
that's fine.
backs. It's too many text backs.
No, it's
but
not.
anyway,
No,
it
it's
was
not.
just
It's okay, dude. That's fine. And I think you read it like, okay, dude, that's fine. I guarantee that's exactly how you read it. It's not that many text backs. We didn't.
you
text-
said, okay, then, dude. Okay, then, dude.
Okay, then, dude.
And then when you said that, I was just had such aggression. Okay, then, dude.
Why are you so? And that's what he's like.
And I
why
was
are you
like,
so
dang,
mad?
dude, why do you have such an attitude? But it's stupid text messages. That's what's up, man. I think that was good.
I like that.
I mean, that's a big thing for me.
I think that's a big thing for people
Yeah.
nowadays, just in general.
And I think some people just don't have the same text etiquette as other people. Like Brooke's dad, my wife's dad, he'll text and like I don't even know why, but after everything he has to say, it has
Yeah.
3 dots after it. It's always dot,
I
dot,
hate
dot.
that.
And I'm like, are you upset?
Yeah.
Do you need to continue a statement?
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at here. So I don't know. Anyway,
Okay. All right. Well, do you have
That's what's
anything
up.
else for? Hey,
that's what's up.
All right, let's get into reading Reddit.
Hey, can you read? All right, well, let's read some Reddit. Reading Reddit.
Welcome to Reading Reddit. This is the only, and today during our meeting, this is our only segment that we are consistently going to make sure is on the podcast.
Absolutely. Doesn't matter how little or how long, it's got to be there.
Besides drink of the day, but we've kind of flubbed
Yeah.
up that I think a couple episodes.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. Our very first question: a ghost will haunt you for the rest of your life. You can choose who they were. Who is it?
So I got a couple for this one. I think it's kind of funny.
It is funny.
So my first one would be like Chris Farley because I just think
That would be a good
I
one.
think it'd be fun. Like
I feel like that could get scary though because I feel like he would be a person that would actually haunt you,
Oh, super mess with you.
like actually haunt you. Plus, he's
Yeah.
probably. Do you think that he's done?
He's probably still doing like
I was gonna
like
say-
God's cocaine.
I was gonna say, you think he's done so much cocaine that he is still he's got like a forever high now?
Yeah. That's very he's tripping out as a ghost.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't know that he thinks I'm real.
I think that's a good one though.
I think
'Cause
it's interesting.
I was trying to think of funny people, and I guess technically this question could be, you could choose someone that's living too, because
My scary one is a living person.
mine isn't, but actually 2 of mine aren't. One of them is, but
That was my problem. Is most of my people I started thinking were all dead people, but
Yeah.
it could have been a living.
it can be a living person because it's just that person can die and then haunt you forever.
Yeah.
So my first one, I was thinking, because I'm a sick pervert, just like every other male in the entire world, I was thinking Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Like that would just be, because I feel like that would be hard to be haunted by Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. That's like the best sleep paralysis monster you could ever have.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up and you're like, I can't move. I'm so scared.
I can talk a whole segment on sleep paralysis.
There's a dark being over there.
Have you ever had sleep
yes,
paralysis?
I have, and it freaked me out. I've had it like twice. But anyway, and you just look in the doorway and there's this like really sexy
Yeah.
silhouette standing there. They're like, oh, I'm not so scared.
Birthday, Mr. Wenling. I think I would like that.
That's a good one. I like that you said that one.
What's number 2 for you?
So I have two good ones and two
let's
bad
go
ones,
with
or
let's
two
go
good
with our
ones and one-
terrifying last.
Okay, yeah. Well,
So go with your second good one.
this is my last good one because it was kind of on the spot, but I just think Morgan Freeman would be a good one, just because mainly his voice.
Yeah, what if he could like
Well, he's not
narrate?
dead,
Yeah,
but-
that's what we were saying. The person
Josh is sleeping now, and it'd be like, who said that?
doesn't. What? Morgan, what did I tell you about narrating my life when I'm sleeping?
Yeah, I just think that'd be funny though.
That would be funny. That would be funny. So my number 2, this is gonna be like a sweet moment. Josh Schreiber.
No way.
Yeah, I'd like you to haunt
you're
me.
such a sweetie.
I'd like you to haunt me so we could hang out forever and ever. And then when I die, we can haunt someone else together.
And that's how he makes me feel bad about my pits.
All right, what is your number? You already said number 2.
No, so my number 3 and my last is my scary one.
Yeah.
And that's Hillary Clinton.
That would be the best haunting one ever.
I don't know
that would
about
be
this.
scary.
I'd be pretty scared.
No,
about
I'm
that
saying
one. I
like
don't know what's gonna
haunting. Like
happen.
I'm saying
she's gonna email a lot of things I do to other people.
Okay, my last one is Michael Jackson. Just because he's a terrifying looking. Well, I mean, the one thing is if he decided to sing when he's like dead,
Yeah.
that could be interesting because I do like his music.
Yeah.
But he like if I just woke up and let's put Michael Jackson in the sleep paralysis moment where you wake up and he's just he's like grabbing his junk singing. I'm like, oh gosh, I can't move. Wiggle my eyes. I heard someone say there's a way to get out of sleep paralysis. You have to like focus on your nose. Or
how could you do that?
Well, like look down at your nose, or like I think
you focus on something that's not dead ahead of you, or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
something weird like that.
Yeah.
But
I think
it
the
is
second
one of
way
the
is just don't have any doors. Because I feel like every sleep paralysis, like I've had it 2 times. It's always in my doorway.
How are you not gonna have doors?
I don't know. You freaking crawling through a secret passage or something. I didn't.
You
but
didn't think that through.
Every time I've had it through a doorway. I'm always looking through a doorway.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a quick one real quick. And this one has to do with the ghost one.
Yeah.
So, how would you haunt people as a ghost?
So, dude, my favorite one, and I did this today with Jake, and it would have been way cooler if I wasn't alive, but I don't want to die. But anyway, it's like just always reversing small actions. So
That
like,
dude, that would be.
I wrote down human turns on light, me ghost turns off light. Like it just always just so irritating. Like I walk into a room, I turn it off, it goes off, turn it on, goes off, turn it off, goes off. Or like I go get a glass of water, I don't drink it. You know, once I get it, I sit it down on the table and the water's gone. Like any small action you make through the day. I mean, think of that. You put toothpaste on your toothbrush.
Yes.
Ghost me wipes it off.
Oh my gosh, that would be terrifying. Though. That would be terrifying.
Could you think that? You like put your toothpaste on.
Where does it?
What happened to it? Like, dude, that.
No, but have you ever like drank something? Or you have a drink and you drink it and then you put it down and just you get in a conversation or something and then you look back at your drinking like, I don't think I drank this much.
That's true. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Maybe ghosts are doing that to our lives right now.
Or possibly I'm stealing your drinks.
That's also a possibility. My first one, I don't know why. I just think this would be funny. Like if you just like touch the person's butt. Like that's it. Like
you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me that was yours.
Like if you were just walking and you felt someone like grasp your butt, like actually grab it.
Yeah.
I would be kind of freaked out.
Dude, that would be weird. Like just you're walking in the street and all of a sudden you feel it. And you're like, what the heck? You turn around, nobody's there.
Yeah.
Nobody's there.
I mean, it would feel nice sometimes to get your butt grabbed. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's almost like a confidence boost.
That's true. That is true. What's your number 2?
That was my only one.
That was your only one?
I thought it was that good.
It is that good.
I thought it was that good.
This one I feel like is my good one. I would so have you ever seen when people are dressing up as ghosts for Halloween or whatever and they just put a sheet
that's so good.
They just put a sheet over their head? Well, I would just put a sheet over my head. And we're talking about ghosts that can control things. So I can control that.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can control that the sheet isn't gonna fall if I put a sheet over my head.
Yeah.
So I would put a sheet over my head, and then when someone would come in, they'd be like, "Hey, honey, why are you messing with me?" and pull the sheet off, and it would there's nothing there.
That would be because see, actually, to get into that, Brooke does that. My wife does that to me all the time
With a sheet?
Well, not with a sheet, but like, no, she'll do this thing, and I don't know what it is about it, but like, I'll be in the bathroom, and she'll like run around the house, turn all the lights off.
Yeah.
And then I'll come out of the bathroom, all the lights are off, and I'm like, babe, where you at? Brooke, where you at? And I don't hear anything. There's just nothing there. And I'm walking around the house scared to death trying to find her. And then she'll pop pop out of the corner. I'm like, what the hell? Why are you guys scare me like that? So I see the same thing. I can see her literally, and that's
Bro, quit messing with me, and then you pull it out and you're like,
there's nothing there.
all right, well,
That would freak me out.
that'll do it for episode 16 of J&J Adventures. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And, we'll be back. We'll be back with episode 17 and
Wearing the
episode
same
18
clothes.
and episode 19 and episode 20 and episode 21 and episode 22 and
Can I
episode
ask a
23.
question, though, real
What?
quick?
Sure.
Because I think it's kind of cool that our next episode next week, for you folks that are watching and listening, we're going to be wearing the same clothes. You ever notice on like X Factor or
Absolutely. The voice is all fame. It's all
they're wearing the same clothes all the time.
Yeah.
Do they like have multiple outfits of the same thing?
Yeah, they just wear the same outfit.
I think I'm going to get
bunches of weeks in a row.
13 below. I need 16,000 more of these shirts.
We need to blur that graphic.
Actually,
yeah, we need to blur that. That they're not a
episode
sponsor.
17, my
They're
hand
not a
will be here the
sponsor,
whole
but
time.
we do have one sponsor. We'd like to thank Pristine Lawn Care. They are awesome. If you guys want grass cutting business done,
It's that time of
they're
year,
actually
folks.
they're actually taking people now. So
Well, a lot of things that people don't realize is that with lawn care, you need to plan for that early. Like right now is the perfect season to get your lawn edged.
yeah,
You get new mulch down.
yep,
And so, I mean, now's the perfect time.
it's a perfect time.
Pristine
Hit them
Lawn
up.
Care.
Pristine Lawn Care, Robbie Ray, Facebook.com. Check them out. And that'll be it for us. Hopefully you guys have a great week, and
Come on!
please stay sexy.